Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and let's make some key rings. I need some Celtic style key rings for my show, so let's get some out and do some up. Now I've designed 4, so let's see what we get through. I've got 2 silver and 2 gold split rings of both sizes. Come here, little guy. Where's the silvers? Well, there's one of them. Huh, they should be here. I know I put them in there, but I guess not, because I'm not seeing another one. Well, we'll have to get another one out. But they're right here, so it won't give me too much flack to get some out. Oh, there it is, right there. I knew it was in there. Okay, so then we've got a charm for each of the silver and each of the gold. And with the gold, we're going to use this for this one, and these 2 little tiny hearts for this one, and a heart for this, and these 2 for this one. Now to make these, what we're going to do is we're going to take, and this guy is going to go in between here. This one is going to go on here, both of these. This one is going to have these, though that might be a bit long, so I may decide I don't want to put both of those in there, but we'll decide. This one, I may have had one of these over here with this. And then this one will have one of each of these on either side, like so. So this is how our key rings are going to look. I think this is I'm going to use this as have this be an extra bead. So there's our 4 sets of key rings. We just have to get some wire out and get those made. Push these all into their own little pile. Now I'm going to get some wire out. This is 20 gauge German style wire. See if I can find the end easily. There it is over there. I'm going to twist it around this way, because that way it won't grab hold of the bag as it comes over here. Hopefully. So now we need about 4-inch pieces, so I'm just gonna get my cutters out and just cut a couple of pieces here. So here's 1, and then 2 of the silver, and we'll need 2 of the gold as well. So 1 and 2. That one may be a little short, but we'll see. Okay, so the first thing, of course, we want to do is to hook our charms on the bottom. So straighten this wire up some. Bend our wire over. Get our bell making pliers. Go in here, over and around, bring her over, bring her around, and I'm going to leave a little gap so that I can get, now see, this is not quite lollipopped though. It should be a lollipop shape, so we'll bend it a little more. So there we go. Slide our charm on. Now obviously I did not leave big enough gap because it doesn't want to slide on, so we'll just open it like a little bit like we would a jump ring. Still doesn't really want to slide on, but we're going to insist. So come on, there we go. Now we'll hold it with the wires together like where they're coming together here, and we'll wrap this piece 2 or 3 times. 1, 2. Come on, you. And tuck this baby down here. It's pretty good. This is a teeny bit crooked, but not horribly. Now we'll put our beads on. We'll start with this dark green. This is an onyx, by the way, green onyx. Then this Celtic heart. And this peridot. I'm not sure if that's peridot or jade. It could be either one. Since this is going to go around this, like this, we want this to come this direction. Now, as you can see, I have plenty of wire left, so I could have done more loops down at the bottom, but I didn't. So now we're just going to wrap this one up normally, because that's a split ring that we're going to hook it to, and we can just open the split ring up to put it on. So 1, 2. There we go. Now we'll trim this off. And tuck her in. Now for this one, all we need to do is take our split ring plier, go find our end here, put the long one underneath, and then take the little piece here and go through the split ring. Then we'll put this on. Hope it slid. Stop sliding. This one may be easier with my thumbnail. There we go. So now just slide it around once we get it started. Through here. Now we'll do the same over here. I'm just going to use my thumbnail this time. So, and there is our first little key ring all done. Now we'll do the next. Just go down the line, shall we? Straighten this wire up some. And then we'll do our bend. And our wrap. up and over and around, bring her over here, leave a gap. So I'm going to push these apart some and lollipop that. So take our piece here, hold her in place, get our second plier and wrap 2 or 3 times. I think that's plenty. So we'll cut this last little bit off and tuck it in. So there's this next one started, and we're a little crooked here, so I'm going to straighten it. Now we need to feed on our beads. So we have this here. There we go. Now, if I needed another bead, which I don't, I could put this other little green one on here, and that's probably what I originally thought I'd do, but I think that would be too long, so we're not going to do that. But we are going to put this together. So bend down. Get our pliers out, up and over and around. Bring her down, bring her over, lollipop it. Grab and wrap this second one up. Oop, she's trying to get away from me here. I think that's probably good. So let's trim this off here and tuck it in. And we're gonna, I'm just gonna use my thumbnail this time because last time it kept popping closed with our pliers. So I'm gonna just do it this way. There we go. And now we'll put it on the jump ring or the split ring. And there is key ring number 2. Well, these got about the same colors, but that's all right. We don't mind that. Now we're going to go to the golds. Okay, now we've got the gold going. I've already got this one wrapped up and the charm on. And this one's going to have this little green bead, one of these little bronze hearts, the big green bicone, the other bronze heart, and the other little green bead. Now this was the one I thought was extra, but then realized, nope, it was supposed to go on the top of this one. So over we go with this. Put our pliers in, up and over and around. Bring it down, bring it around. Pretty good. So then we're going to wrap this baby up. So there is that together. Now we got to put it on its split rings. So let's find the end of this little gold one here. There we are. Okay, this one doesn't want to open, so where's the split ring pliers? There they are. So put the long one underneath and take and push down with our little guy. Now, come on, you. Go on there. I think it just did. Nope, did not. Sometimes I think it's much easier when I do use my thumbnail, but this one hadn't wanted to open. But now I have it open, so no problem. There we go. Now we have to open up this one and slide this on. Whoops. No dropsies. So our first gold one is now done. Or bronze, as the case may be. So then we have just this one to go. So now this one is going to be a little different at the bottom because this loop is different. So it's really not going to be that much different. The difference is we're going to want to give it a bigger loop because this is bigger. So we're going to go to the second one here, go up and over and around just like normal, bring her around and over, and then leave your gap. But see, I've used the second one, meaning that I've got this bigger loop here. So bead you on. And even so, it's almost not big enough. See how it's sort of tight there? I mean, we can make it work. It's just not, it could have even been a little bigger. So there we go. We'll get our wraps in here. One, two, and 3. Trim this baby down. And I've bent this wire, so I'm going to have to straighten it up. There, that's better, I think. So now see, it is moving some now because of we're done playing with it, but then we're going to have this green bead, this gold one, and this other green one. And then we will bend her forward just like we have all the rest. And we can go back to our smaller loop now because we don't have a big huge loop to go through. So bring her down and around, bring her over, lollipop her. Now we will wrap this baby up. No coming loose. Trim off the excess here and tuck this in. Oop, didn't mean to drop it, but there it is. So now what we need to do is get it on that jump ring, or those split rings. So it doesn't want to open again, so let's get our plier out. And push it open here. Now let's see if we can get this to go on here relatively easily, or if we need to. See, it pushes it back out with these little ones. So it does work once I've got it open, because those were really stiffly closed. It's easier with my thumb now. Come on, go through there. There we go. Now we'll just spin this around. Pop this split ring on. Now we'll get this one, open it, and feed this littler split ring onto the big one. And voila, there's number 4 done. So there are our 4 key rings. Ta-da! I think those turned out quite nicely. I like them. And I hope you enjoyed making them with me. Well, here we are. There are our 4 Celtic style key rings. There's the 2 silvers. This one has a tree of life, and this one is a Celtic knot. And the 2 golds. Now this one is more of the normal Celtic knot, and then this one is a triquetra style. So there we go. All 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we've been using my stash to make these 4 Celtic style key rings. I hope you enjoyed making them with me. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.